I was raised in Sayville on the South Shore of Long Island, very close to the Great South Bay. I think I was about a freshman in high school. I was over on Fire Island and I saw this absolutely gorgeous boat. It was a boat that Al Terry from Bayport had restored. It was a Gill Smith, B-class Gill Smith, named Melody. He had this old gaff rig sloop in his backyard. Her name was Salty. And he said that, why don't I restore that and then I could sail it and use it. And I think he knew I really didn't have the money to buy the Gill Smith, but I did have the interest, and to him that was all that was important. He taught me how to survey a boat and how you started with the major structural timbers in the boat: the stem, the apron, the keel, the stern post, the tail feather, the horn timbers, and then you work your way to the frames. And through his instruction, I was able to learn just by looking a lot of times and looking at the different techniques that people used in building boats. Those were the very kind of early days, but it wasn't until I went to Lance Lee's apprentice shop and learned classical boat building that I felt at that point I really did have some skill that was marketable. I was attracted to just the sheer beauty of them. They're absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous to look at. They're very eye sweet. The lines and the curves and the proportions, they were just art. To me, it was art. They were sculpture. My brother Bruce and I met with John and George Costello, and they told me that they bought the yard from Old Man Hanff with the agreement that if they bought the boat from Mr. Hanff, that they would keep it a boatyard and it wouldn't get turned into condominiums or apartment houses or ice cream shops. So John and George promised them that. They bought the yard, and they've been looking for years for a wooden boat builder. Told them that's what we did. We would like to do it, and they have been such an incredible support to Bruce and I in Wooden Boat Works. The reason people come to us is because of our level of appreciation for the aesthetical end of yachts, and also our technical ability to do it as it was done before. You know, boat builders, you have to use the species of wood that best serves the job. You're not going to put oak on a deck. It's not going to work out very well with the sunlight. You want a wood that's going to expand and contract the least, so the decks don't open up in the hot weather and leak when it rains. It's getting more and more difficult to purchase timber, particularly boat building timber. The best possible timber you can buy has to go to boat building. We do utilize as much as we can because it is precious, it's dear, and it's expensive.